ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Now, on today's episode, on today's video of the I Love Wrestling, channel, we're going to talk about should Iyo Sky win the Women's Royal Rumble. Now, I've seen plenty of people advocating for this to happen. Saying Iyo Sky should win the Women's Royal Rumble. Now, am I of that idea that she should win? No, this is why we're making this video, because I do not think she should win. You have people saying Iyo Sky should win the Women's Royal Rumble. Now, if you was of that opinion, please comment below and let's just talk about it. Let's chat about it, because I really want to understand, why do people think she should win the Women's Royal Rumble? What has Iyo done since losing the WWE Women's Championship last year at WrestleMania to Bayley? Let's go through it. She's most recently been in tag team matches against, in fodder, may I add, tag team matches against PFC. First off, what kind of name is PFC? It kind of makes you think of a certain restaurant, KFC. It's a real wonky name, and it's been a fodder tag team feud. I mean, it's been on again, off again. They've been attacking attacking people, injuring Dakota Kai, injuring the other two young ladies' names I'm forgetting right now. I think Kaden Carter and Katana Chance. There you go. And what was the payoff? I believe Natalya may have joined them for a tag team match. She made her return, I think, in Canada, in her hometown. But what has come of that? Nothing. I believe Iyo Sky also was in the Women's Intercontinental Tournament. She did not win the championship. So on paper, does Iyo Sky win the Royal Rumble and facing Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania for the world title, does it excite anyone? I guess since people are clamoring for her to win this Royal Rumble and go on to WrestleMania. But realistically, on paper, is that a big time match? Is that bigger than Bianca Belair versus Rhea, Charlotte versus Rhea? Even though I believe Charlotte's going to win the Royal Rumble and face Tiffany Stratton. Go back and watch my previous video for that. But Iyo Sky winning the Women's Royal Rumble match is not a big enough match, in my opinion. So you have people who says Iyo needs this victory. Does she need it? Is it needed? How much does she really need to win the Women's Royal Rumble match? On a scale of 1 to 10. Let me know y'all opinion. Because to me, I don't think she needs this. Now, the pay-per-view after the Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, I feel like that fits Iyo more. She could do a crazy stunt. She could do a moonsault off the top of one of the chambers. She could have a star-studded performance. Hell, she could be of the first two people and win the whole damn thing. That's where she could have her star-studded performance and possibly get a world title match. I don't know, maybe at Mania, maybe after. I just don't see Iyo facing Rhea or Tiffany Stratton at Mania. If they want to make it a triple threat, maybe, but I don't see that as either. I don't see that either. Now, is Iyo over? That's another thing. I seen someone say Iyo is over with the crowd. She's over as hell. I mean, is she? Is she? I think people like Iyo. I think people respect Iyo. And it's not me shitting on Iyo by any means, because I like Iyo. She's a bad one, as Kenny Bond would say. She's great in the ring. She could put on great matches in ring with the Charlottes, the Rheas, the Biancas, the everyone. Bailey had a great match at WrestleMania last year. But as far as being a star on the level of Bianca, Rhea, Charlotte, Becky, Bailey, would you really put her up there? Look at her WWE Women's Championship title reign. A lot of people were saying Bailey was outshining her. They always in damage control. Iyo was the world champion, but she was standing behind Bailey. Now, is that Iyo fault? I wouldn't put the total blame on Iyo. No. I would say more that is a booking fault for whoever was booking that feud to have Iyo standing behind, Bailey. That's like having Roman Reigns or CM Punk as champion standing behind Paul Heyman. No, Paul Heyman usually stands beside or behind Brock Lesnar or whoever because he's the advocate, he's the manager. He's not supposed to outshine the talent, the star talent. Neither should Bailey. If Iyo was the leader, if Iyo was the world champion, why is she standing behind Bailey? Now, does she speak great English? Is her promo star-studded level? No. That's why they do the whole, caption, the caption thing where we have to read what she's saying because her promo level can't, she can't stand on her own and cut these brilliant, magnificent, Charlotte level, Becky level promos. Once again, I'm not shitting on Iyo by any standard, but I don't believe she should win the Royal Rumble. I just don't. I'm sure they can find some other way for her to perform at WrestleMania, but it won't be winning the Royal Rumble. I just don't see it. And my prediction, as stated before, now, is Charlotte Flair. Now, do I want Charlotte Flair necessarily to win? Do I feel like she needs to win? As I stated here in the comment, no, I don't think she needs to win. But she's going to win, and that's just what it is. It's WWE. Charlotte's the star of the show, and we know this. We know how they operate. So I think it's a no-brainer Charlotte wins this year. Just like last year, it was a no-brainer that Bailey was winning because the storyline presented itself for her to win and for her and Iyo to have that moment. Iyo had her moment last year. I just don't see her and Rhea facing each other at Mania. Maybe they can have Iyo versus Rhea at the Elimination Chamber, like how they had Sami Zayn face Roman Reigns at the Elimination Chamber. Did Sami Zayn face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania as everybody wanted? No, but he got a moment, and that's just what it was. So if you agree with me, comment down below. If you disagree with me, comment down below. I want to conversate. I want to talk wrestling. I love wrestling.